What's up, agents? Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 video. Today's video is going to be a comparison between the Chameleon and the Savage Wolverine. Which weapon is better? Which one do you guys prefer? But more importantly, we need to just remember that this is an opinion-based video. It is all situational. It depends on how you play, what your play style is, which weapon has a better roll. If you guys get a Wolverine that's a, for example, an 80% damage roll and the Chameleon's a 40% damage roll, no matter what I say in this video, you must always just go for the one that you have, which is way better than the other one. Now, if you guys have two weapons which are very similar in rolls, this video is perfect for you. If you're not sure, you're like, okay, well, I've got two very strong weapons. Which one am I going to use and in what situation? You've come to the right place. I'm going to explain all of that. So remember, guys, this is an opinion-based video. Like I said before, you guys take it with a grain of salt. You just adapt to your own play style. If you guys play in a different way than using, for example, close and personal, because it is a situational talent, remember to just keep that in mind and not just be a bot and copy with what I say. It depends on what rolls you have on your guns and how you play. So let's go over the Savage Wolverine. So I've got the base damage now currently on it, 13.1k. Now I think this is pretty good. It's in the 90% for damage roll. And my Chameleon is pretty much just near there as well. So it's going to be good to compare the two. So we've got 21.4. The build I've got now is 450k armor. I think my crit chance is about 50%. So we're going to have a very good indication. Now, cornering a vicious animal is certain to angle the beast. My suggestion, don't do that. 869 RPM, 50 mag, perfectly close and personal. Killing a target within 10 meters grants plus 50% weapon damage. It is a bit tricky to proc this. It depends on how you play, like I said, but we're going to just take it with a grain of salt and just compare the two anyway. So Allegro is rolled on its standard. Now, the advantage with this gun is it's an actual blueprint, and you can go and craft as many as you want, like I did, and I got pretty much close to max roll. So that's what you guys can do. Unfortunately, the Chameleon, which is over here, you cannot do that. You have to just hopefully get a decent roll. I got an okay roll. It's not bad. 11k is not bad at all, so it's pretty close. So I would say it's probably about late 80s, early 90s% for the damage roll. So the Chameleon is coated in a light refracting technology designed by a DARPA research team. 18k base on this build, which is 11k. Remember, the white numbers are the actual figures. 900 RPM, which is a bit more than the Wolverine. And then mag 50. Obviously, you can put more fire rate if you could on your build. It depends. But we're just going to go off what it is. Then you cannot re-roll this gun. You cannot put a Allegro or anything on it. It comes with all of these right here. If you guys want to pause and just have a look. Pretty good crit chance though. Adaptive instincts. So hitting 30 headshots grants 20% crit chance and 50% critical hit damage. Hitting 60 body shots grants 100% weapon damage for 45 seconds. As you can see, there's quite a significant difference. Now I'm going to show you guys exactly what happens when you actually proc these and show you the differences. The leg shots will give you reload speed, but we're not going to focus too much on that. So which gun is better? Now I'm going to quickly demonstrate to you guys. This is on challenging on veteran, so we're going to get a pretty decent indication over here. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the crit numbers, which are the orange numbers. So before we actually proc it, as you can see, guys, 28, we're going to call it 29. So 29k. Actually, no, you know what? We're going to round it. Yeah, we're going to round it up. 29k. And then, as you can see, the bar's filling up. They did fix this. It was broken. Remember, guys, it was broken, and they've actually fixed it now. So now that's why I'm bringing this video out now only. So we're going to see 28k, right? Here it's now procced. 46k. So we're going to round it off above par. So it's 47k damage last hit with the Chameleon. All right. If you guys want to have a quick look at the DPS, we're going to do that quickly. So as you can see, it's still procced. So this is with the proc. 625,000 DPS. 616. So it's about 620. 620. And then the crit. 620, 47. So remember that, guys. 620, 47. Let's go on to this right here. Let's just reset it. So we have now, so 47 we're going for. Close and personal is now procced. That is 45. That is 2k base damage less. And bear in mind, I have more RPM on the Chameleon and more chances of proccing crit chance and reload speed. Now, obviously, this is not in a PvP situation. This is just a demonstration. Now it's gone away. We're going to just quickly swap it and go to its normal base. So 28k was what the Chameleon was hitting. We are getting right now 34k. So as you guys can see, when the procs are not active, we are getting higher damage numbers from this weapon right here, the Savage Wolverine. You will get higher weapon damage numbers just off of that. So if you guys would just to use the gun without focusing too much on the talents, the Savage Wolverine is better. But if you're going to use guns with similar rolls, the Chameleon is a better gun. You are hitting more damage, you are getting more utility, more range, more RPM. It is harder to proc, and close and personal only lasts for 10 seconds. The Chameleon lasts for 45 seconds. So this is what I'm going to say about these two guns. For me, I have used these in PvP, and I will tell you guys something now. I use the Savage Wolverine for PvP. Reason being, I like to play up close to people, and I get the procs often. If you want to play in a team and you want to utilize the high damage, and you don't necessarily want to be up close, remember these are assault rifles. And they're not meant to be used really up close if you think about it. So it depends on your playstyle. In PvE, I would use the Chameleon all day long. In PvP, I would use the Savage Wolverine. Just because I wouldn't have to focus too much on the talents. And, you know, the Chameleon, it's one of those things where you got to proc it on NPCs. And then you need to be at range to get the proc from the Chameleon. So you have to adapt your own playstyle to utilizing the two guns. So that's what I'm going to say to you guys. PvP, Savage Wolverine is better. Chameleon for PvE all day long. The Chameleon will give you more damage, more utility. You can get more reload speed. You can dual proc. You can proc all three talents at once, and it's quite fun to use. But then again, 10 seconds is not long. In PvP, if you get a kill, you only have 10 seconds. I mean, the Chameleon, you can go hit an NPC. You got 45 seconds to find a player. It's all situational. You cannot say one gun is better than the other, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys is how I don't want to come across as naive, or I'm trying to say, oh, you can't say anything, but you cannot tell which gun is better. And remember, the Savage Wolverine will, I would say, about 70% of the time be a better weapon for most players, because I have quite a decent roll on my Chameleon. You guys will probably have maybe lower rolls, maybe better, but lower rolls are going to mean that the Wolverine will trump it. But that's the thing again, you know, it's only 50% weapon damage compared to 100, but the base damage is higher. So as you can see, it was only a 2k difference. Now in PvP, it's a similar kind of result. But like I said, it is a situational. They're both situational talents. So you guys have to gauge how you want to play. So I hope this video did give you a bit of guidance on what to pick to use. What do you want to use? How do you want to play? If you want to wither players down in a team, the Chameleon could be the way to go. You'd out DPS people from range whilst getting your procs ready. But if you're just one of those guys who have insane aim and a high DPS build, I would recommend running straight up to people, getting close and personal, moving as soon as you can to the next player. And that's another thing, conflict as well. The Savage Wolverine will be way better because you'll be able to get that close and personal all the time and just get so much damage. So I hope you guys do. Well, let's just summarize it before we end this video. I'm going to use the Savage Wolverine in PvP. PvE, Chameleon. Now remember guys what I said, and I hope everyone understands. Go in the comments and let me know what you think. Tell me if I'm wrong, if you don't agree. What are you going to use? What things are you going to how are you going to use them? Are you going to use it in a crit build? That's another thing. A Chameleon, I would say I recommend running a 40% crit chance build, because you know what, you're going to get that 20% extra crit chance. Savage Wolverine, I would say, is more about straight up just out DPSing someone, face tanking players. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what you guys think. What are you going to run? What rolls are on your guns? And you know, if you agree with me or disagree. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out, agents.